Okay, so this is one of those category of beauty products that no one is ever satisfied with. We are always on the look for the holy grail of concealer products. And today, I think I found one, and guess what? It's only $6. Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Jennifer, and I want to go ahead and say right off the bat before we get started with this video, thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed to my YouTube channel. I have finally hit 2,000 subscribers, which I know that is a big deal. Maybe not a big deal to some of you that follow like YouTubers with 100,000 subscribers or more, but to me it's a big deal, big milestone. So thank you for being here. And if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, feel free to go ahead and hit that button. Or if you've never watched one of my videos, you want to wait till the end, make sure you really want to be a subscriber. I totally get it. I totally understand. You can wait till the end. But thank you to everybody that's already here. That's awesome. So obviously this video today is all about concealers. I don't go a day without wearing a concealer. It's just like one of those things. It's a non-negotiable when I walk out the door at my age. I have to have on concealer. And honestly, I feel like I've never been completely happy with any concealer, and I've tried a lot of them. So today I'm specifically going to be talking about one concealer. It's basically going to be kind of like a review slash first impression video, and it's all about this little girl right here. The e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer Full Coverage Matte. So I've got my notes right here because I've recorded this video like twice and I feel like I've missed a couple points along the way. So I made a couple notes I'll be looking over here just to make sure that I hit all the high points about this concealer and make sure you get all the information that you need if you want to go try out a new one. It's actually been out for a while now. I'm a little late to the game. I think it's been out for a couple of years, but if you look on the internet with this thing, it gets a ton of 4 to 5 star reviews. It gets a lot of publicity, a lot of love. Of course, some haters, but overall, pretty positive reviews about this thing. So not sure why it took me so long. It's $6. I should have just known better and just tried it right when it came out. But I've done a lot of reading about it and finally pulled the trigger, bought it at Ulta the other day, and spoiler alert, I'm really impressed with this thing. It's great. So as you can see, I already have this concealer on right now, but I do have some footage that I'll be putting throughout this video of me actually applying it start to finish, just so you can see what my skin looks like, you know, barefaced without anything on, so you can see how dark my circles are, what my skin tone looks like, and then how it applies, because I feel like that's really helpful when trying to make a decision on a product review. So I'll make sure to include some footage along the way as I talk about this product. The first thing is, let's talk about shade options. So it actually has 26 shade options, which is crazy for a concealer, especially a drugstore price concealer. Typically you don't get that many options. This one has 26. It's absolutely nuts. What I went for in terms of coloring is medium peach. This is the first shade I bought. It's what I have on right now. I think I kind of nailed it. But I am just like over the moon excited that e.l.f. has actually come out with that many shade options for every skin tone and color. So everybody should be able to find something that works for them for sure. So kudos for shade options. All right, the second thing, let's talk about consistency and coverage. So consistency and coverage, I would say that this is definitely opaque. This is not a sheer concealer. So if you want something that looks super uber natural and thin, this is not gonna be your girl. I'll swipe it on right here so you can see it on my hand as well. But it is pretty opaque for sure. You cannot see through this thing. But I will say that it is full coverage, but it's not heavy coverage. Like sometimes, you know, when you get like one of those pot creamy concealers, it can feel very heavy on the skin. This actually feels nice and light and airy, but it does give you full opaque coverage, which is what I'm looking for at my age of 43 with dark circles. I want it all to go away. So I love that about this concealer. All right, the next thing, let's talk about the applicator. Some people are really into applicators. So this one has kind of the traditional what you see nowadays with concealer that people like, and that is the large doe foot applicator that you can use to just put on underneath your eyes, or you can put down your nose or wherever you want to apply your concealer. I do love a good tube with a wand, so I think that's really awesome about this. But going into applicator, let's talk about longevity increasing and how I apply this concealer. So for me, typically whenever I apply any concealer, no matter what it is, I always do my eye makeup first, clean off underneath the eye beds because I always make a mess, and if I've already put on my concealer, I'm kind of undoing what I've already done. So I definitely put on my eye makeup first, clean it off, then I do foundation, and then I apply my concealer. So a lot of people would probably just take this doe foot applicator and just dot, 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 and use their finger to push it in. Of course, me, I have to go a little extra step, and I actually do love this IT Cosmetics dual-ended concealer brush. So I use it to kind of place the product where I want it, and then I will buff it in with the fluffy side, and it works really, really good. So longevity-wise, it claims to be 16 hours. Honestly, I don't wear makeup for 16 hours in a day. I'm a mom, I kind of go to bed early, so I don't typically have makeup on throughout the entire day and stay up real late at night anymore. I wash it off. So I will say it has stayed on very well for me from whenever I put it on in the morning, usually around like 9:30 or 10, and then it lasts until I wash it off. So longevity is great. Creasing, I know it's a big deal for people. Y'all, we're living, breathing human beings. I always tell everybody this, my clients, my friends. We have moving parts on our faces. Anything creamy product you put on your face, it's gonna crease at some point during the day, so don't get too caught up in that. But I will say with this e.l.f. concealer, it barely creases. Now, I will also say that once I put my concealer on, I immediately go to my, I don't have my sponge, but I immediately go to my translucent powder. And once I put it on and buff it in, I immediately go and set it with a little bit of loose powder, and I do think that helps with longevity. But I mean, for me, this lasts as long as anything else that I've ever used, so I'm very impressed with that. And then, let's see, the last thing, oh, price point. I believe I've already said it, maybe I haven't. It's $6, y'all. Like, what else can you say? What do you have to lose? Try this $6 concealer. I did not have high expectations for it, but it has actually blown me away. And if you really want me to blow your mind, if you're a makeup girl and you're familiar with a bunch of different makeup companies and brands, I would say I like it better than the Tarte Shape Tape that everybody loves so much. It just ekes it out. This one's $27, this one's $6. I mean, if you can save money on your makeup, why wouldn't you? I do love the Tarte Shape Tape. I think it has great coverage, but it's $27, and if I can have one that I feel like outperforms it for $6, we're gonna go here and look at it. It looks great. I mean, I've had it on for almost 3 hours now and have not touched it. So I love it. I'm into it. I'm really glad I tried it. I will probably try it in a couple other different colors just to see if I can get even more perfect than the medium peach. But overall, I would say if you're searching for a new concealer and you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you really want lots of coverage, I mean, full coverage, no joke, but don't want to spend a lot of money, give this little e.l.f. girl a try. I think she's great. So that's it for today's video. I will leave links to this product in the description of the video below, also with my favorite dual-ended concealer brush. I do think it's pretty awesome. I'll leave links to it down there below, and let me know if you've tried this concealer before. I would love to know, and let me know your thoughts on it. If you love it, hate it, how are you feeling about it? Are you gonna go try it now that you've watched my video? And if you haven't subscribed, of course, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And so until the next video, I'll see y'all later. Bye.